down at St Joe's Boxing Gym. I'm here now with Chris Jenkins. Chris, you've just announced that your eliminator, Thomas Stalker, it's called off. Tell us more on it.
Basically, he was meant to fight him on the 25th of October on his own show, Frank Warren's, in his own back garden. We waited for 3 weeks for tickets to come. Paul, my manager, he kept on phoning and emailing them regarding tickets. He said, "Oh, we'll get back to you." Give another big one on the old interviews and the old Twitter he was that he's going to beat me, this and that, and all that bullshit. But at the end of the day, he didn't want it, did he? He's fighting Jack Cattle for some WBO European plastic belt. Because he gets him a ranking, fair enough, but I'm a WBC international champion. You know, if as a boxer, myself personally, if you're going to go for any belt, it's got to be the Lord Ronsdale belt. I reckon it's the nicest belt out there. And, you know, he just a shit house, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's just, you know, I put 5 weeks in hard work. We're coming up here to St Joe's, just travelling about getting all different sparring. I've been actually there with Diana. And now what happened, don't it? So it's just back to the drawing board and wait for the date. But it's like Ronnie said, my coach, he said, 3 weeks ago, I can't see it's happening. And look, no, it's not happening, but you know, I've got to be professional about it. Tom made this decision. You know, good luck with him, but he's a shit house, simple as.
How disappointed was you when you had the news?
I was running, and Paul always phoned me, and he basically said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I think I'm doing training for the fight." And he said, "Oh, stop." I said, "Why?" And he just basically said, "Your fight's off." She's pulled out. So then I was kind of swearing out loud on the phone while running. Quite funny, like, but you know, we got a good team behind us. We'll hopefully work something out now and hopefully get out on the show. Preferably a matchroom show, because it gets a bit of TV coverage, you know, and I think I should be made mandatory now as well. But they're kicking the balls, you know, but it's what it is.
You said Ron didn't think the fight was going to happen 3 weeks ago.
No, Ron's been there.
Did you think the fight was going to go on?
You speak to Ron. Ron, tell him about this. He was captain, now he's gone down now to private. Ronnie, speak to him.
Chris was just saying there, Ron, that you didn't think the fight was going to take place.
No, I've said it for about 3-4 weeks that it wasn't going to take place. So I don't know. I just had that feeling when they wouldn't sell tickets down, and they wouldn't send any posters down, and Stalker went quiet on Facebook and on Twitter. So I think it was obvious, like, you know.
Yeah.
I've said all along, from when Warren won the bids, I said all along that it's not going to happen, that he won't fight him.
Why do you think that he wasn't going to fight him?
He doesn't want it. If he's one of Warren's cash cows, isn't he? He sells the tickets. If he gets beaten, he's not going to sell the tickets. And,
how disappointed was you when you had the news, Ron?
well, gutted with all the work Chris has put in, like, you know what I mean? You know, It's cost him a lot of money, and he got nothing at the end of it. So.
Financially, will you be compensated for any of this?
Well, I'm hoping so, but I can't see it. I think...
$5 million. Warren will have a fine or something like that.
yeah, that'll be about it. Warren will have a fine, maybe, if the board decide on it, or nothing will happen at all. But,
Very disappointed?
We'll just have to, very disappointed, of course, and I think he should be compensated for what he's done. Especially if they're changing the opponent. If Stalker was injured or something, you could understand it, but when you're just changing the opponent 4 weeks out of the fight, yeah, and it was sanctioned, why did they bid for it if they didn't want it? You know, it's crazy.
So, what's the plans now, Ron?
Well, keep Chris in the gym now and hoping that he'll get on the... I gain a few pounds. We're hoping, try and get him on the Merthyr bill if we can. If not, we'll have to go somewhere else. We'll have to see what Paul Boyce can do about it now.
Yeah.
Or Matchroom can do something for him. You know, we've got the WBC belt as well, you know, which is a better belt than what Thomas Stalker is going for, and we were willing to throw that in the mix as well, but it wasn't accepted. So because that was in the mix last week or week before last, and they didn't want that. So it shows that they didn't want the fight, like, you know. So
Yeah.
we'll just see where it goes from here now. We'll have to give it a couple of days to cool down and try and sort something out for him.
Yeah.
Because he's worked so hard now. He needs a fight now, right? We'll have a chat with Paul Boyce and see where it goes.
Yeah. Back off to you a minute, Chris. Disappointing for your fans?
Well, I want to apologise to people who arranged days off work, who already paid for apartments or hotels, train tickets, whoever bought off Echo Arena online, because a few people I know have. Try to get your money back, it's not my fault. If you've got any problems, well, just email Frank Warren and tell him it's beyond the joke kind of thing, you know. It was there. It was all the interviews were done on these magazines and Storms. I think I read something Tom saying it's my destiny.
Yeah.
If it's that much of a destiny, why are you going for a WBO European? But it's understandable. He's old. You know, he's got much money. He hasn't got much money left in the tank. And you know, if he wants to come for the British title when I've got it, get in line.
Yeah.
Because you know, I think it's very unprofessional what he done to me, because it's 5 weeks of really hard work, looking like an Ethiopian, you know. But you know, it's not just me. So you know, it falls back on everyone, you know. But at the end of the day, a boxer's got bills to pay. If he's forking out on training camps, you know, it's a good couple £100 at least gone. I don't know. Like I didn't even go to Tenerife now with the Walsh brothers, like I was going to do. That was going to cost me a fortune then.
Yeah.
So you know, it just needs to, I think, you know, I'm not saying anything, but it needs to be sorted, you know. They can't get away with it all the time. It's beyond the joke, but you know, I got to look at the positive side. You know, I'm still young, still ready for it, but hopefully I go mandatory and I fight the winner of Nurse and Limand, and I'll be a cracking fight them 2 pounds.
Yeah.
But you know, just got to keep mentally focused now, and then job done then. But you know, we just got to get a, oh, and I'm sorry to my sponsors as well. You know, I brand new shorts made. All my sponsors, all the logos on it, but you know, we'll be on TV soon, even if it's not Box Nation, you know. But that's life.
If the offer come up in the future to fight Stalker, is there still a fight you'd be interested in taking on?
My terms, and if it's worth it in the long run.
Yeah.
So I might just do what he's done now. Set up a fight behind his back and then go for his match. But you know, things change, you know. When I got the news, I done a little rant and all that. All these keyboard warriors and mugs and all that, they don't understand what us boxers have lost. I've lost, not Stalker. Stalker's still gained. I'm the one that's lost.
Yeah.
This, you know, the money as well, and that step closer to the British. I know he stepped away, don't bother me. I should go mandatory now for the winner of Limand and Nurse. But you know, that's what happens, innit? You know, it's boxing, you know. It's corrupt.
So plans for the future now?
Just trying to stay in the gym now. I think I was like 10-2 last night. Now the weight's down. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm getting sharp as well. I'm sparring with Craig Evans. He's 12-0 and he's a good southpaw, better than Stalker, in my opinion. I'm getting Mitch Buckland, swam with Di Davis, the Dutters. There's some amateur as well, some tall 75 kilo southpaw. And more, you know, everything's going well. But then this is happening now, so that's about Thursday, and then I'll just ease it back over the weekend. Just wait for news, and hopefully we'll have news. But you know, all my sponsors as well, I just want to thank you all, every single one of you. You know you are, just for giving me all the support and help me along this, well, up and down journey, innit?
Yeah.
And you as well, Robert Johnny. And you you've got great hair, you have. Oh,
Chris, it's been a pleasure as usual. Hopefully catch up with some news soon, and speak to you soon.